Hello and welcome to Dog Pound D&D, where we are only 21 minutes late for the first Minisode today, which, that's about honestly where I figured I'd be about that late, so we're not ahead, but we're not super behind. We ran into a lot of difficulties.
Yeah.
Last time, several times ago at some point, Swordsman was in the mailroom and he got a suspicious letter that Goji will tell you all about. And now we're gonna go and act on that suspicious letter. So Goji, what suspicious letter did you get?
So the swordsman received a letter with a black wax seal with a skull emblem on it, and upon opening it, it was revealed that someone wished to speak with him in the near the gazebo in the cherry grove around 10 p.m. For some reason, this was related to the High Demon Elgrim. Revealed by an insight check. Why? How? Why? I'm not sure, but presumably we're about to find out.
We are, as you walk along the cherry blossom grove pathway. And out from behind a tree. 1 second. Change layer. Pops your good buddy, Ulrich. Skullrick is dressed in all of his best clothes with his top hat and green pants and a green looking cane with what looks like a ruby dragonborn skull topping it.
Interesting.
And he does a quick little half bow and goes, "Swordsman, thank you for coming."
Of course. It is good to know who sent the letter.
Yes, sometimes it's best to be a little bit... I don't know what the word I'm trying to use here is. Oh, that's fine. That's Google to tell me what word I'm looking for. Oh no, discreet.
I see.
I have prepared for us a meal, given the hour.
That is very kind of you.
And he gestures towards the gazebo.
Swordsman, of course, follows him.
All right. And as you get to the gazebo, you see candles. Looks like multiple plates with extravagant foods laid out, and 2 cushioned seats, as opposed to all the rest, which do not have their normal cushion.
I see. Swordsman sits down.
You see him, and are you a red or a white wine sort of man? I'd like you to know this was planned way before the event.
I suppose I am not partial to either or.
Also, how's the swordsman gonna get out and eating it?
Yeah, he's sitting there and he's like, I don't think he thought this through. He's thinking Skullick didn't think this through very far.
Skull probably would have, though, so...
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Well, the wine glasses would have straws, probably. And it's all finger food that you could just slide up underneath. You got like crackers with like a cheese, you got some sausages, all finger foods to accommodate for the swordsman's preferences.
Yeah.
And there is a borderline obscene amount of edible gold foil used on the food.
A lot of gold.
Yes, to match your brilliance.
Thank you.
I thought we've spent a lot of time together in the club, but
Yes.
I felt it was good to have some one-on-one time and get to know each other.
I suppose.
I'm sorry, this is just funny that it happened to the line so well.
Yeah, just.
Oh, God. Yes, there's nobody quite like you at the university, and after I heard about your run-in with what I have to assume is Elgrim's servants, and your near death, I felt I couldn't wait any longer.
Thank you. It was not an enjoyable run-in, but Elgrim's servants have failed again.
Yes, as they always do when confronted with you. I know
Yes.
you will never stop, no matter the need.
That is correct. He takes a sip, just. It's kind of hard because he has to kind of fumble
Yeah.
it under his tongue.
It is, would Swordsman have drunk at all in his upbringing?
He probably was not a heavy drinker.
But would he have,
especially
not, was he a drinker, but he was in a noble-ish family, right? So would he appreciate the differences in wines, is more the question.
'cause he probably would. He probably would have learned a bit.
We'll go with an insight then, or
Alright.
history, whichever you prefer.
I don't think either's very good, but let's see. I think they're the same roll, so I'll probably go for insight.
Jesus! Fuck! Not very good! If they don't get, if there's no other 20s and other two sessions, I'm blaming you. Just
Yeah, that's completely fair.
why did you?
Gotta blame that 20s on the line, Jason. Alright.
Exactly. No, you actually tasted this vintage once before. It was on your father's marriage to his second wife. It was quite the extravagant affair. And this was the wine that was served at the head table only. From what you understand, back then, this wine is worth per bottle probably in the range of 10 to 15 gold.
You have expensive taste.
Nothing's too expensive for you. It pales in comparison.
Thank you.
Yes, my lord, and he tips his hat a little. Anything for you.
What is it that you wish to discuss with me?
Anything your heart desires. Can we not meet as two people for dinner and wine and just discuss what's been going on?
I suppose so. What? I know you did this out of spur of my recent experience. Is there anything else that spurred this?
Well, of course. I just wanted to deepen our bond and just see where things might go. He is absolutely being played as the kind of guy who would dress like that and attend the High Demon Elgrim Club, by the way.
Yeah. I see. So, how have you been?
Oh, I have been, alright, like I said, worried about you and that strange building collapsing. Do you think it was... And he reaches for the wine and kind of like, you see his shirt shift like a little bit, and he kind of like flinches almost, like something was painful. And then he continues and pours himself some more wine.
Are you okay?
Oh, yes, just my arm's a little sore. I had a procedure done the other day.
What kind of procedure?
Just a cosmetic one.
Right. Swordsman's been investigating for a long time, so can I insight that?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's not a nat 20, so...
You believe that it's cosmetic.
What did you have done?
Oh,
Cosmetically?
just a tattoo that's still healing.
What kind of tattoo, if you don't mind me asking?
And he looks a little, his face reddens a bit beneath the mask. It's not important.
Interesting. A tattoo is not important?
Not right now. Maybe after it heals, I can show you. After we've, got to know each other a bit better.
Understood. The swordsman takes a few bites of food. So, why did you join the club, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, well, I had thought about joining when I saw it up there, but, you know, being it's any club about demons can be interesting. But after I saw you in the lunchroom one day, the light gleaming off of your golden armor and just the sheer willpower and resolution you seem to have, I had to learn. I had to get closer.
I see. The swordsman is very confused.
Oh no,
What the hell is going on?
That's the point. I figured he would be.
Is this all you wished for? Just a simple dinner?
Yes, has no one never invited you out to eat and drink wine before?
No.
That's quite troubling. I can't imagine why nobody would appreciate the value of your company.
It is a conundrum. Well, I must say I'm used to being the one responsible for the dinners and not being pleased to them.
Repeat that. Sorry, I was flipping that over.
Oh, but I'm used to being the one responsible for the dinners, not being the one treated to them.
Yes. Well, let me take a load off of your mind. We can eat dinner. I can cook dinner for you a few times a week if you would like. We can go back. Doesn't have to be here.
You don't have to do that.
I don't have to. I want to. I want to help you in your quest to uncover the depths of the secrets of the High Demon Elgrim. Together we can rid this world of his influence.
Yes. He is very foul.
And it's such an undertaking. I understand the noble pursuit, but that's too much for one man to carry.
I have the Golden Squires with me as well. They are out in the world. While I am here, they are making sure that nothing more happens for his influence, though I am worried that I cannot handle it myself.
But who is here for you?
My friends, I suppose? I don't know.
Your friends, who you still hide from every lunch. The friends who don't seem to take the High Demon Elgrim seriously.
I am not hiding from them. I am eating.
But you don't feel safe enough to show your face.
I do not. It is not a matter of safety. It is a matter that I do not show my face unless it is necessary.
But what makes it necessary?
What I deem necessary. If someone's life is at risk, something like that, that deems it necessary.
But yet, the only times that it's come off has been when your life has been in risk. Where were they then?
How do you know that?
They took that from you.
How do you know? No one else was in that room. As far as I know, they told no one else.
Oh, sorry,
that.
then we didn't have that. Sorry.
Well, we could,
that's just me remembering.
Technically, the nurse would know. So if she gossiped about it.
Oh yeah, no, the nurse does gossip a lot. So that works.
So he.
The nurse told me when I went to check up on what had happened, and if you were okay. I could not bear the thoughts of you being hurt.
It's just fine. I've gotten hurt before.
But where are those friends to stop you from being hurt, not just after? You need somebody looking out for your back.
I have been looking out for myself for a very long time. I am quite proficient at it.
But you don't have to. I can be someone to lean on.
It's very kind of you.
Then don't say no. And he just kind of holds up his finger to your face.
How old are you?
He would be 19 equivalent.
Okay.
Oh, just a year older than you.
Actually, the swordsman's 20 because that's when half-elves reach their maturity.
Well, I mean equivalent, but yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's a human as far as I can tell, so he would be 19, but
Yeah.
roughly the same age.
Yeah. Okay. The swordsman very gently, pushes his finger away from the body. Just, thank you, Skurik. I must know, was there any ulterior motive to joining the club besides demons?
No, just to get closer with you and learn from your example.
Right, learn from my example. How do you plan to do that?
By learning everything I can. By staying close.
How close?
As close as you'll let me.
Right. Very good to know. So, very gently, he takes out his Abyssal Drake blade and, just as if he's stretching, sets it on the table. Just, no reason at all that he's doing that.
That is a remarkable blade that you have. Tell me more about it.
It is a blade. It is black, reddish red, reddish black. It has a dragon on the hilt and a gem.
That I can see, but what does it mean to you? And he just kind of folds his hands like this and is staring at you from the other side of the table. Told you didn't know he's getting practice today.
Apparently so. Well, it is a blade. It is not my personal original blade, but it is a useful blade nonetheless. The craftsmanship is fairly skilled, in fact.
A great hero such as yourself deserves a great blade. Maybe I can reach out to my family and see if we can get you a new one that shines with the radiance of your glow.
The swordsman laughs. The swordsman takes out his original blade, a blade that has no imperfections in its cat. It is pretty much, you would describe it as perfect.
Yeah.
This is my original blade. It was forged by the greatest swords maker in all of Mal's past.
Is it enchanted?
It is not, but in terms of craftsmanship and work, there is but one blade I know of that surpasses it.
And what blade is that?
It is the blade that the swordsmith uses himself, or used might be more accurate.
What about... Have you heard of the blade hidden... Let's look where it is. Have you heard of the rumors of the Nexian blade?
I have not.
It's said to glow with a gold and purple light. It can cut through stone as if it wasn't there.
And where would this blade be found?
Rumors say it's on the Tower Island to the northeast. Deep in the depths of the tower.
The depths of the tower or the heights of the tower? Those are two different things.
It goes, there is the mage artifacts above ground where the mages studied. And then there are the subfloors where some of the more rebellious found their place.
I understand, yes. Thank you. I will have to look into that. So what was your life like before the university?
Oh, well, I was kept out of the light most of the time. My parents called me strange and odd. They did not like when I started wearing the mask and tried to take it from me. But I had to go my own way. They could not tell me to be a courtesan or a warrior. A third son does not have a great place, but they can cause great embarrassment. After the last incident, they decided it would be best to send me here, away from them, where I could cause no trouble.
Incident? What do you mean by incident?
Just some difficulties we had with a court that had come to town to meet with my father. I fear I did not present the best face and caused him great embarrassment.
I see. I see. When I was young, my parents were attempting to sacrifice me to the High Demon Ogrim.
That sounds awful.
I put them in the Mallows Pass dungeon.
If only I could do the same with my parents.
Well, what have they done?
They have kicked me out. They refuse to heed the warnings that the demons are rising again. I tried to tell the dignitaries that the demons were coming. I tried to tell them that the dead would rise again and we must prepare. But instead, I was locked in my room for a fortnight before being shipped off here, where I thought I'd be alone forevermore, until I met you.
I see. What leads you to believe the demons are attempting to rise again?
Can you not see the signs? Things are changing in the world. Children going missing. We have spiders on the loose consuming people. Have you not seen the state of the world? Have you seen the giant towers being put up near Baolan? What could they be containing?
I have not thought of it like that. Containing? What would they be containing in Baolan?
What else would you do with a ring of towers but contain something of extreme might? And if I go back to the world map here,
I have seen the ring.
Yeah.
On the map. Interesting. What do you think they are containing?
Obviously some kind of demon or demons. For what else would take that many of Alvin, the Crystal King's towers to contain it? Whereas before he had only set up one tower in each of his cities. Now we have 7 or 8 all in a ring.
I do not. Elgrim has not reached 18 adventurous puzzle-loving children yet. So what demon do you think it could be?
Could it be one that is meant to set him free, or perhaps an army? You would need that to contain an army if you were raising one in secret.
Yes, that is true. I will have to send my golden squad, one of them, to investigate this.
I agree.
Takes out a piece of paper and begins. Alright, I will send this tomorrow. Tell me, Skurk, what did your family do?
Well, what do you mean, what do they do?
What do they do? Are they... What sort of things are they?
They're old nobility from Mallows Pass.
Ah, my hometown. They are nobles of Mallows Pass.
Yes, they made their names for themselves fighting in the distant pass with the population of Watun and securing the bridge before Alvin brought them into the folds of society.
Yes.
But even more so, how can you trust that vampires would not raise demons alongside Alvin?
Yes, vampires and demons often have an association, one that is unfortunate. What do you know of Mallows Pass?
A fair bit, as I grew up there. I may not know as much as some, as I was restricted from traveling the streets alone.
Out of character, the swordsman's father was the finest swordsmaker in Mallows Pass. He was the swordsman's father, made all his stuff.
Yes.
His name's Petrichor Aberan, and the swordsman is Providence. So the swords... Just telling you this for the swordsman's next question. What do you know of the sword makers of Mallows Pass?
Yes, I know of whatever name it is you just said. As the finest swordsmaker, my family used to employ him before he went missing. Now I know why.
The swordsman grabs his swords. Why do you ask his sword? Why do you say that?
Well, you locked him up in the dungeon.
How do you know that?
You told me.
I said I locked my parents up in the dungeon. I never said my parents' name.
Oh, I thought we knew your name. Oh, he just knows the sword.
No one knows the swordsman's real name.
And he went
if he would make that inference, that's completely fine.
Yeah. Well, if he did say it was the finest swordsman, yeah, I mean yeah. That makes sense. Yeah.
Like the swordsman, finest swordsmaker taught the swordsman
everything
he knows. So.
Yeah, he'd make that inference. That's fine. Yes, before he was. Obviously, if you trained under the best swordsman there was no one close to his equal. My father was friends with him, which makes sense now that they may have both been aligned with the High Demon.
Yes. So, just to be clear, did he say that he's inferred that the swordsman's father is Petrichor?
Yeah.
So then you know my name.
Correct. Not that I do, but...
Providence.
Ah.
Swordsman raises his blade and says, "You are to tell no one. Do you understand?"
I would never betray you, swordsman.
Okay, insight. Can I insight that?
Yeah.
The only rule I'm making this session.
You 100% believe him.
Good. Not even my friends know my name. It is not something I use.
Well, I was hoping we would be more than just acquaintances or friends. I wish to be there for you in the long night when the demons rise and the skeletons shake. When there is no hope left, I will be the light to guide you.
What do you mean more than friends? Best friends?
Of a speaking, yes.
Understood.
Perhaps we can do this again.
I suppose we can, but there's one question I want. Sorry, I'm dumping a lot of stuff on you, Meta.
Oh, that's fine.
Swordsman? I DM'd you this a while ago, but I know.
Yeah.
No offense. I know you probably don't remember.
No.
Swordsman has a younger sister named Mithri. Who is the huntress.
Not the paintress?
No. And in actuality, the swordsman was not sacrificed at 6. He wasn't even sacrificed at all. He was with his family until he was 10, and his sister was almost sacrificed.
Mm-hmm.
And so he never talks about her to protect her from the High Demon Algrim. He says, and how do you know how many children Petrichor Aberan had? Technically it'd be 2, but the swordsman... This is a test.
Was that hidden at all?
Probably not very hidden, but
because,
the swordsman tries to keep her hidden.
Because their family was wealthy enough. They're not like big shots, but they're like middle shots. And they employed your father, canonically.
Yeah.
So they'd probably know then, I would think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 children. A boy and a girl.
As far as you know now, he only had 1.
I
Do
understand.
You understand?
Are you trying to
Good.
protect someone?
In a way, yes.
I could request some extra eyes on somebody if you think that would help protect somebody.
The Golden Squires are doing a fine job.
But they can't be everywhere. And you know the influence that my family has, and if I promise not to return back for the holidays, they would grant me that boon.
Do you wish to return home for the holidays?
I'd rather spend the holidays here with you.
I am not your family, I am just your friend. Why?
Yes, but found family is far more valuable than family who would spurn you or try to get rid of you or who are ashamed to be seen walking the streets with you. I'd much rather spend time with somebody like yourself who is open and honest than with anybody from my family.
I see. I may be returning home for the holidays, though, so...
Well, perhaps if we are good enough friends by then, we can go together.
I suppose, depending on things, I was going to ask another friend if he wished to return with me, as it seems he does not have very many pleasant places to go, but I guess you could come too.
We could visit the sites. I get money to stay away from them. I'm sure a glamour wouldn't be too expensive.
A glamour?
Yeah, so that I'm not seen as me walking the streets and I cannot cause embarrassment to my dignified father.
I see. I suppose we could.
It sounds delightful. How is your wine and your food? By the way, the cherry tarts are delightful.
It's good, it's decent. I don't know if it's as good as my friend Violet's cooking, but...
Oh, certainly not. I've heard some of her cooking, and it is delightful. I am not half the cook she is, but I do like to think that food prepared by hand helps convey some of the emotions with which it's cooked.
And what emotions were that?
Just my overwhelming respect and love for you, swordsman. What did you walk into, Matt? You walked into... Swordsman doesn't know what it is.
Yeah. Respect and love? I mostly got charity.
Well, I'll have to try again and make it even better.
The swordsman's stance portrays that he doesn't know what's happening.
Exactly.
There are some places where he knows a lot. There are a lot of places where, like, any normal person would know a lot, and he knows next to nothing. Well, is there Anything else you'd like to do tonight?
I think we could just, if you would like to take a walk underneath the stars, amongst the groves, listen to the night sounds, see the fireflies flicker amongst the tree leaves.
I suppose so.
And he will offer his hand to help you stand up.
The swordsman, oh, I'm fine, and stands up on his own.
And then he will walk off the gazebo down the path where we'll probably leave it, assuming you're...
Yeah, he walks with him. Still, not sure what's going on. Picks up his sword. Utterly confused, not sure why this guy likes him. It's like, so, like, interested. And not, he doesn't even know it's like that kind of interested, just... Why are you asking me these questions? Why? This could have just been in a club meeting.
So we'll leave it with that. You will have concluded whatever this amounted to for the swordsman. And we will resume play next week, obviously, with whatever the hell is happening next weekend.
Actually, Meta, I wanted to let you know. Next week is Mother's Day. I want to remind you about that.
Oh, wait, then we don't have D&D Mother's Day anyway, so 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure to remind you about that.
Yeah, I'll be at the zoo. So.
Hell yeah.
That we go to the zoo once a year on Mother's Day. That's it. But thank you. That'll be 7 loot points.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for playing. Thanks everyone for watching, and we will be back in some small amount of time, hopefully, with the Minisode for Kellisk. Thank you, and see you then. And ending soon.